Have you ever found yourself lying in the dark, secretly praying for a catastrophe to strike your relationship? Perhaps you fantasize that your partner will betray you, or that a sudden job transfer will force you to move across the world. You do not wish them harm, yet you desperately hope for an external force to shatter your life so that you never have to be the one to say the words, "It is over." If this dark secret resonates with you, know that you are not a monster. You are simply a prisoner of your own empathy. Hello, and welcome to Today is a Gift. This paralysis is not born of love, but of a deep-seated good child syndrome, where you learn that being kind meant never causing a scene. You are waiting for permission from the universe to leave because you are terrified of becoming the villain in their story. Today, we will help you find the courage to stop waiting for a miracle and start claiming your freedom. If you wish to support our mission of healing and growth, please subscribe to our channel right now. Before we dive deep, please answer this honest question in the comments. What is the primary anchor holding you back? A. I am terrified of breaking their heart. B. I am terrified of facing the silence of being alone. Please type A or B below. To understand why you remain frozen in a life that no longer fits you, we must look backward. Your inability to leave is not a flaw of character, but a learned survival strategy from your earliest years, often described as the good child syndrome. As a child, you likely learned that love was conditional upon your compliance. You absorbed the lesson that to be good meant to bury your own needs, to smile when you were sad, and to prioritize the emotional stability of your parents above your own truth. You became an expert at self-betrayal to avoid conflict. Now, as an adult, this old programming has rendered you mute. You possess no language for self-assertion because you equate expressing your needs with selfishness. You would rather endure the slow asphyxiation of your soul than bear the terrible guilt of being the one who causes a scene. Because this internal prohibition against leaving is so strong, you have subconsciously drifted into a state of magical thinking. You have stopped living in reality and started living in a fantasy where external forces intervene to save you. This is why you dream of illnesses, affairs, or sudden relocations. You are behaving like a child sitting at a dinner table, staring at a plate of food you cannot stomach, waiting for an authority figure to give you permission to leave. You have abdicated your agency, hoping that the universe will make the decision for you so that you can remain innocent in the narrative. But you must realize that there is no parent coming to excuse you. You are the adult, and the heavy burden of choice belongs solely to you. The padlock that keeps this chain in place is often a terrifying fear of loneliness. You stay because you are haunted by the prospect of empty Sunday evenings and silent rooms. However, you must confront the most brutal yet liberating truth of your situation. You are already alone. Loneliness is not the physical absence of another person. It is the absence of connection, understanding, and intimacy. If you are lying next to someone who does not know your heart or sharing a meal with someone with whom you cannot share your soul, you are experiencing the most painful form of isolation there is. Leaving this relationship is not the beginning of your loneliness. It is the necessary first step to ending it. Finally, you are held back by a false sense of responsibility, believing that your partner will crumble without you. You tell yourself you are staying out of kindness, but this is a deception. There is a hidden arrogance in believing that you are the only thing keeping them alive. Human beings are resilient. They heal and they cope. By staying out of pity, you are not saving them. You are applying an emotional tourniquet. You might be stopping the immediate bleeding of a breakup, but you are slowly killing the spirit of both people involved. True kindness is not offering a fake love to protect them from pain. It is setting them free to find a love that is genuine, while you find the courage to live a life that is truly yours. Life is terrifyingly short, and it is crucial to remember that no one will hand you a medal at the end of your days for having endured a loveless existence. Sacrificing your only life on the altar of being nice is not a virtue. It is a tragedy. True maturity requires the difficult admission that you have a fundamental right to seek happiness, even if that pursuit causes temporary disruption. The most profound lesson to carry forward is that you do not need permission from the universe, your parents, or a crisis to leave the table. You only need your own. To apply this immediately, stop suppressing that quiet voice inside you that craves laughter, connection, and passion. That voice is not a sign of selfishness. It is your survival instinct trying to save you. Honor it. We would love to hear your perspective on this difficult topic. Please answer this simple question in the comments below. Do you believe it is selfish to leave a good person simply because you are no longer in love with them? Yes or no? Your honesty could help someone else validate their own feelings. If this video brought you clarity or comfort, please subscribe to Today is a Gift to support our journey of healing together. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.